Yo, this is Sleepy coming
What's
back.
up, everybody? Oh, you messed it up.
Oh no.
I said, oh my god. Okay,
Oh,
do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do
okay,
it again.
okay. Um, yo, this is Sleepy.
What's up, everybody? It's Pasta.
We're coming back with episode 2 of a Yawncast.
Yes.
And we're much more organized this time. We hope you had a great, not a week, few days, because I uploaded the last episode a few days ago. As of recording this, I don't know when I'm editing this video. But yeah. Um, so how was your week, Pasta?
Uh, Not bad. Had work. Uh, Boxing Day sales. If you guys are unaware of what Boxing Day is, basically most stores, right? They put huge sales on most, if not all, stock, and people come rushing in like Black Friday, which I'm sure most people would know what that is. It gets pretty hectic in the shop because with retail, you don't really get many customers the majority of the time. But when a big sale comes in, apparently everyone wants in. So I was running around on my feet the entire week, had a 40 something hour work week. It was crazy, man. It's pretty crazy. What did you do this week?
Not much up until today, because it was my cousin's engagement. So, yeah, I don't really do much. I was just at home, or like now and then, just doing something. Trying to set up a Minecraft server, but that's a bit scuffed. Yeah, no, nothing much.
I think everyone at some point in their gaming lifetime would want to set up a Minecraft server, especially modded like how you wanted.
Yeah, you know, I don't know why, but I got hit with deja vu just now.
Yeah, what's that?
Wait, you know deja vu, right?
Yeah,
Oh
of
wait, yeah,
course.
I thought you were asking what it was.
I don't know.
Basically, when you said, "Oh, at some point," um, everyone like wants to make a Minecraft server or something in the gaming
Ah,
thing, that gave me deja vu of you saying that and me looking at my setup right now, at my like screen view of the recording. I don't know why. This whole thing just, it feels like it's happened before. Don't know why. It's weird.
maybe it's because we recorded the first episode, which if you guys haven't checked out, you should do that.
Yeah, you guys should. I mean, not should. You guys have to, because there's a chronological order to all of this.
Yeah, it's a chronological order. There are hidden messages that
Yeah,
you probably shouldn't look into. Maybe.
maybe.
There are no hidden. That's a lie. There are no hidden messages.
Yeah, no.
Or are there?
Oh, I mean, we
Or
wouldn't
are
tell
there?
you.
Yeah, we wouldn't tell you, wouldn't know, would we? Or would we?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a little bit of an update from the last episode. So basically, I'm actually a bit more better at editing now because I got to edit the video, the VOD or whatever it's called, and it's not that bad. And I actually made a Spotify account for podcasters. It's a whole different thing that they have a platform. So we're also on Spotify if you want to check us out, or link everything in the description. Yeah. So you can find us also on Spotify, or if you're listening to us on Spotify, you can also find us on YouTube. Though I can't write anything in the description. Actually, no, I can. But also say you can find us at Yawncast YouTube. Well, I don't know, but yeah, just type up Yawncast. You'd probably find us. I was showing my cousin the podcast, and he found it pretty easily on YouTube. So yeah, it wouldn't be that hard. Yeah, that's the update on the podcast of the past week because we are pretty new and not everything. Yeah, and hopefully we're more organized because I do have a topic for today's podcast, but I only have one topic. So you may have to stretch it out. You may, I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty
Or we
interesting.
can find other topics from within the topic.
Oh yeah, true.
Podcasting. Yeah.
Yeah, at its
So,
finest.
what did you want to talk about?
Okay, a bit of a backstory on how this topic came to be was first of all, I wanted topics because you're supposed to do that for a podcast, and I've been thinking for the past few
Mhm.
days for like podcast topics. Today, as you guys know, was my cousin's engagement, and at the engagement, I was talking with one of my cousins, and a conversation came up. Actually, Pastor doesn't know of a topic, so this is a bit of a like reveal to him, but it's not really that much of a big thing. It's just yeah.
It is a review. I don't know.
Yeah, I've been gatekeeping it for literally no reason. But yeah, the topic that came up was uh, so we are located in Australia. So what self-defense can we do as Australians with our laws, especially in Victoria? Because in Victoria they've even made the laws stricter. So what can we do as self-defense and make it legal? Like what's like legal that we can do?
Um, well, actually, I'm pretty sure you can answer this pretty well because you're in security,
Yeah,
right? I think what is considered self-defense would be, now I know nothing about law, right?
mm,
But I think what logically would be considered self-defense would be an action, you know, against someone who's um attacking you. So to defend yourself in the most reasonable manner. Now what I mean by that, right, is if someone comes and starts waving a knife at you, you're not going to grab their knife and start unreasonably shanking them, you know what I mean?
yeah,
But you're going to push the knife away, get away from them and call the police. I think that's what the most logical self-defense is.
yeah.
Yeah. There are, of course, there are gun laws in Australia. You can legally own a gun, right?
Well, that would be only for hunting, I think.
It's only for hunting. You can't carry it around with you.
Yeah,
And even if you said, "Oh, I shot him in self-defense," you're just immediately guilty
yeah,
at that point. So what is, what is self-defense? What is the entire idea of self-defense? I think it's mainly branching off what you should do for yourself in a position where your life is at stake, right?
yeah,
So say you came rushing at me, guns blazing, and I punch the heck out of me, you just want to beat me up. Self defense wouldn't be, you know, accepting the duel request and just like throwing hands back. That could be self defense if there's no other option but to throw hands back, right?
yeah,
But if you're stopping the blow and getting away, that's all. That's reasonable self defense right there.
yeah.
I don't know. That's my take on it. What do you think?
Well, for me, I want to give a background on the laws of self-defense because the way that I see self-defense is also, if you're in a like a lethal situation, like something that could hurt you, you like fight back, like you stop it. You don't like hurt them, you more like stop them, restrain them, restrict them from doing the action towards you. That's how you would deal with it. The laws with self defense are like unless if someone like you can't be the person who throws the first punch. The offender has to be the first punch, and then you're allowed to punch them. Like that's how it works. Um, well, the conversation that we had was, what would you do in a situation where you are being robbed and the other person is holding a gun at you? And they're like far enough where you can't grab them. Like, what would you do? What would if you knew that would happen? What would you bring? Like, would you think of bringing a knife? Would that be legal? Would that not be legal? Like, what would you do?
Well, if you're in a position where if you're in a position where you're at gunpoint, the gun is out of your reach, and if you move a muscle, you'll die. The only thing you logically can do is listen to what they're saying, stay completely calm, and make sure you don't piss them off enough to get shot. Right?
Now you see, it's pretty ironic when you said piss. I'll elaborate on that later.
What the hell does piss have to do? Anyway, well, actually, speaking of piss, if you do piss yourself right there, they're gonna get pretty angry, but they won't shoot you. They'll just be embarrassed for you, which is great because that lowers, you know, that lowers your chance of dying. You
Yeah.
know why? You're gonna distract them with your piss. You're gonna
Now
distract
you
them with your.
see, that I also will elaborate on that later.
See, it's genius. But seriously, um,
I'm being
if you're in a
serious, just
yeah,
so you know.
I know. If you're
I'll elaborate
in a
on
position,
it.
I'm excited for that, man. If you're in a position where you kind of don't have a choice but to listen and wait, then you know, I guess having them do what they need to do, and then kind of figuring out later is your only choice in that position. I don't know. What do you
Yeah.
think?
For me, well, we had this discussion. Like I had this discussion with my cousin, and we actually came up with a few ideas of how you could deal with this. The
Uh-huh.
first idea was to make a not was to make a makeshift flamethrower. You get a can of deodorant and you get a lighter. Well, the issue is by the time you take out the deodorant and you take out the lighter, you're done for. But then we
No.
came with a very optimal solution, a very human
Uh-huh.
solution.
Uh-huh.
Though the only issue with it is that morally, well, you can't really talk about morals in this situation, cause like the offender is literally holding you at gunpoint. So at this point,
Yeah,
anything goes, other than
it's a
killing
bit
them.
difficult to bring up morals, yeah.
Yeah. Um. Basically, you get like a water gun, or I don't know, like something like a water pistol that can pressure shoot and fill it with like urine
Yeah,
and
I
shoot it
would.
at them. And
I could.
the way it will affect them is that they'll smell it and they'll be dumbfounded that why is this guy shooting me with urine?
Yeah, but that's also logically the same, issue as the makeshift flamethrower. You have to bring out the toy gun, intimidate them with piss, and then they'll just think, "Hey, you're a waste of my time. I'm just gonna end your life here and now."
No, but you
No,
see, there's a difference to the two. You
it'd be a
see,
great way to go, though.
the it would be, but
Be a great way.
I would love to go out that way.
Self piss defense.
But well, you see the way that the urine technique is more optimal is so for the flamethrower technique, you have to take out two separate things: a can of deodorant, which is pretty big because you've got to crank it to like unlock it and do all that, right? And then you've got to also light the lighter as well, so that takes time. Well, the piss could be in a small pistol, which you can whip out in a second. Just like quickly
The
whip out
issue with
to shoot.
the issue with that, at one moment it's a water gun. Give it a few seconds and then it's piss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The smell isn't immediate, because if it was immediate, then you would be able to effectively defend yourself. But since it's not, they'll just be kind of shocked at the fact that you're spraying them with a water gun, And if they are the violent type, they'll just immediately kill you and then realize, hey, I just got pissed on. You know what I mean?
No, but like, I disagree with that because even if it's shot with water, they would be dumbfounded still. They're like, what do they think they're gonna do? Then they're gonna smell the piss, and then they're like, wait, did I get pissed on? Then they'll just be confused. They'll just be thinking about it. Then you could come at them and grab the gun.
Yeah, if we lived in a fantasy land, yeah, that might work.
Well, it could work. I don't mind trying.
Mm.
And there was
Oh
also
no.
another technique.
Yeah, but buddy, listen. How often are you gonna bring up? Are you gonna bring a water gun full of? you know, you know what I mean?
Nah, I
Like,
mean like you
how
carry it
often?
with you all the time, so you may as
What?
well
What do you carry with you
materialize
all
it.
the time? What do you carry with you all the time?
Bro, do you really need me to spell it out?
No, no. No, I'm okay.
Yeah. Well, we had another like technique.
What's the other?
A skunk piss or something like that. Yeah.
Skunks are not even native to Australia, buddy.
Well, we ship him.
I don't think they're native. Are they native? Hold on.
No, yeah, you know what? Research time.
Are skunks native to Australia? Oh, skunks are North and South American mammals in the family. Not related. Not related to.
No, I don't think they are.
North America from South Canada into North.
Yeah, they're only in the United States, Canada, South America, and Mexico.
Uh, yep, doesn't look like it.
Well, you could always like ship like a tanks of urine into your home for
Yeah,
self
always,
defense. Yeah, always.
always, always. That is.
Yeah.
Actually, how about we cut it from like, how about we cut it from like, research time, and then we go, and then we come back to this part and say, all right. So back from the research, found out that skunks are actually not native to Australia. They don't exist. So what do you think? What would we do in that sense? What if we need a skunk? What do you think we'd do?
If we need a skunk, we we take its urine, put it into a
Uh huh.
water gun,
Uh huh.
and
But
shoot
they
it.
don't exist in Australia.
Though we could always ship like tanks of urine to Australia, can't we?
I don't know. Maybe.
Like I wouldn't mind for myself, self defense, like my own safety, to have tanks of urine in my home. If
Doesn't seem very sustainable.
I don't mind sharing it too. If you want some, I don't mind giving you a tank.
I don't think I want any.
I insist.
No, please,
I insist.
please keep it to yourself.
No, I insist. Hey, come on. I can always share. I can always you know, like I know where you live. I can
I'm
always
sure.
like drop off.
Well,
Yeah, I can always drop a tank off. You don't have to pick up if that's hard for you. If that's the issue, I can always like just drop off. No need to answer it. I'll drop off. Expect some. Yeah. Well, straying away from that now. Well, I guess in your eyes, the urine technique isn't really that optimal. What do you think? What could another be, like technique that you could use other than using physical? What about like do you know any good ways that you could like smuggle a weapon or something, or like create your own makeshift a way to stop them?
Um. Hmm. You ever hear about that old what do you call it? That old like comical way of getting someone. You throw like a little distraction out there. Like say the robber is me. Alright?
Mhm.
And according to the last episode of the podcast, which you guys should check out, I am quite interested in cars. Say if you said, turn around, there's an 812. Ferrari 812. I go, where? And then, boom. I'm distracted. You have a chance. Go for the knees. You know what I mean? Distract them. Go for the knees. Look for any sign that they like something. Tell them, hey, look, over there. And then go for the knees.
What
What are
about
they going to
me?
do? What are they going to do? Huh?
What would you do to me in that situation? What would you use to distract me in that situation?
Um,
You know, why don't we like roleplay this?
okay.
Okay.
You have
I am
you have
man with
me on
gun.
one
Hello.
man with a gun.
I'm gonna shoot you if you don't give me all your money.
Uh, what was your name?
Uh, uh,
Is there a name?
sleepy.
S- listen, man. Okay, listen, Mr. Sleepy, please. Um, uh, t- uh, look behind you. A
There's nothing
world
behind me.
champion um, I make an attempt to jump at your knees.
A boom.
That's it, I'm dead.
No, I missed.
You missed?
You know my aim, don't you?
Alright, you terrible aim. I
Boom.
find out I'm not dead. Oh,
Yeah, I don't miss that shot.
I get hit in the back, but it doesn't hit any of my major organs. I get up just before you say boom, and I smack the gun out of your hand. You miss. The bullet goes flying. Right?
Then
It
I go for
hits
your
a.
knees.
Why do you go for my knee? I'm already at your knees. You can't go for my knees again.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. No. I'll take over.
okay.
I get up. And I get up, and I violently, but ever so sneakily, you know what I mean? Slap you.
And then I call the
you've been
cops.
boom, you've been slapped across the. Why do you call the cops?
Cause I was assaulted. I don't pull the trigger.
I
was
have
assaulted.
a body cam. I have a body cam.
No, you wouldn't have a body cam.
I do have
Not
a
in that
body
situation.
cam. I have a body cam.
Next time I see you, I better see a body cam or you're actually getting jumped.
Why do I need a body cam?
Because you should have a body cam. You're saying it yourself that you would have a
Well,
body cam.
yeah, I'm having a body cam in this situation. I don't have a body cam.
But how do you know that this situation happened? It's a random encounter.
I'm gonna assault you in real life.
I might do the same.
Oh god. Speaking of assaulting. Okay.
So basically, Pasta accidentally did a dookie, so I had to cut that part. Yeah, but we're back now.
By dookie means technical mistake, not
Yeah, nah. To elaborate, he actually had a like little
technical mistake.
No.
Technical
He had a little like accident.
No.
Like, but he doesn't. He's a bit shy about it. But like,
technical mistake.
no, he's a bit shy about it. So don't like tell
Um,
him about it, okay?
Technical issue.
Nah.
Anyway.
Nah. Okay. Okay, so going off from what we did before, we did that little role play. It seems to me that you don't know what you're doing, and I also don't know.
I don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what you're doing.
I guess we're both dead.
We are, even the guy with the guns did for some reason.
Yeah, like, bro, I don't know how to shoot a gun, so
So he fell back and he's crashed his skull on the pavement and died. I died from bleeding out because you shot me in the back.
well, I guess we shouldn't ever be in that situation, can't we?
No,
Crap, no, wait,
we
English.
really shouldn't.
Yeah.
Uh, anyway,
Okay.
and with
What
that,
other self-defense? Oh, wait, actually, I have a little bit of an idea.
Mhm.
We, no, not we, me, no, not me, just we have a little this is maybe a bit overkill, but we have this little gadget thing that if you press it, you can like always have these like little buttons that you can like code to do something like on mobile. Just have a little thing stuck to your hand. You press it to call the cops.
like an emergency call.
Yeah.
That
You
sends
know
out
what?
like a
I don't know
GPS.
where I'm going with this. That is not self defense.
It's not self defense, but it's a pretty decent idea. You have like a say like a bracelet that would like a bracelet, right? It's all stylish and stuff, but just on the bottom of it that your fingers can reach, you have a little button. This button sends out a signal to like emergency services, giving your location, and if you describe the issue into the bracelet,
Yeah,
the
well, other
the
guys looking at you.
yeah, but he's not gonna know that you're talking to your bracelet. You can say, "I'm being held at." You can say like, "Oh crap, dude! Please don't help me or hold me at gunpoint or something like that."
Yeah, I'm
Right? He's not gonna
totally
shoot.
not at a blank place right now.
What does that mean?
A blank place, like address.
Huh?
Giving them your address for police.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like I am totally
like,
not a
dude, I
blank.
can't believe you're attacking me at this address.
Yeah.
He's gonna get super suspicious, and then he's gonna see the red blinking LED on my bracelet, and he's gonna shoot me in the head.
I'd shoot you in the head, not even to rob you, just shoot you in the head.
You'd just find me and shoot me in the head, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I just would, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd shoot me in the head too.
Okay, now I feel bad. Oh. um,
If I found me walking around, I'd shoot me in the head.
oh no. You okay?
What?
You okay?
I don't know, man.
I don't know either. Oh,
Um,
he did the thing! He did the thing!
I did the thing. I yawned.
He
Anyway,
yawned!
totally not 12:30 in the freaking nighttime.
We don't talk about that. I know we do talk about that.
We do talk about that.
You
We're the
talk about that.
Yawncast. We're the
Yeah.
Yawncast. We do these podcasts late at night because that is when we can.
Yeah.
that is
It's as simple as that.
that is the most optimal time for us to do it because we have the best sound quality when we do it at nighttime. If
Yeah.
I did it anywhere other than nighttime, my very loud family of which I live with will be picked up, and that won't be fun to edit out.
I mean, I would not be able to edit it out.
I mean, yeah, you wouldn't be able to edit it out, but you'd have to cut out literally every single part with my family in them.
Which would be the whole podcast.
Yep, which would be the entire podcast.
Other than the parts of me talking. It'd just be me talking.
Yeah, it would just be you. I'd have to mute my microphone every time.
Bidding, that would be the whole thing.
Yep.
But yeah, okay. I reckon there's actually another way that you could do self-defense. You start flirting with a offender.
What if the offender's a dude?
Did I start?
You don't have a. Oh, did you? All right.
I may not swing that way, and I may, I may not swing that way, but still, to get me out of that situation, I don't mind saying a few nice words.
Buddy, your shirt, it's nice. He goes, oh man, thanks. My mom made it.
Oh, can I go now?
He shoots you
No.
in the head,
My
man.
yeah, that's the only other
Oh, dude,
self-defense.
what's that little detail? You can say like, "Oh, dude, what's that little detail on your pants?" And then
Like,
you
oh,
go,
I kind of had a
"Oh
little
man,
accident.
a little accident." He goes to wipe it off. He goes to wipe it off, and then you go for the gun, and you get shot in the head.
I guess don't come to Australia or Victoria um if you don't want to die. Though actually, I'm gonna have my say in this actually. Um I feel like even though we have like dumb gun laws, dumb like you can't protect yourself, it's like it's pretty weird. We have less deaths than America. Cause we're not like not everyone's out here shooting, only a few people. Cause I had to do a chat with someone today, and we are talking about it. And so in America, anyone can have a gun. Just anyone, even a psychopath or anyone, like if they're like crazy or something. In Australia, you've got to be also crazy and smart to get a gun, which aren't two
People,
things that can actually happen.
people can and have been smuggling guns. You won't find them in public because you know, they're threats. They're people who this police will target and get rid of as soon as possible. However, to be fair, there hasn't been a public massacre in years.
Yeah, other than
In
that
like
one
two
guy.
decades. In 2 decades, man.
Yeah. Actually, did you hear about that one story? It was a long, long time ago. He was in Australia. It was a guy who
Mhm.
just killed a bunch of people. Just like it was just a
The
massacre.
and the public massacre, they happen. They've happened like decades ago.
Yeah. The guy's I think still in prison.
Of course, he's still in prison.
Or
He's
he
probably
might have
dead.
died. No, I
He's
don't think he's
probably
dead.
dead.
That's the issue. I think he's still alive.
No, if you do something like kill people in prison, you'll most likely die. People will most likely find you and kill you.
No, but the thing is that in prison, um, they don't really kill like people who kill people. They kill like pedophiles or something like that.
Oh yeah, they
Those are
do.
the people
They
who actually like
Yeah, those are the people who do die in prison.
like
Most
instantly.
likely, yeah, most likely die in
Yeah.
prison.
Well, the other people, they all might be in there for the same thing. They all probably killed people. No, I'm not saying everyone would, but like they all probably did something along those lines. So they'd all be like, okay, yeah, you killed someone. We killed like one guy or something, or yeah. Well, doing like pedophilia or something like that, that's completely different. I'm not saying killing is good. I'm just saying that like both are bad, but one is morally not even. You know what? Let's just. I
Ugh.
don't know how to explain. Both are bad. Everything is bad. Don't do bad. Don't. I don't know.
Go to school, kids. Read
Uh,
your books.
yeah, listen to your teachers. Listen to your parents.
Drink
Um,
milk.
yeah, drink milk. That helps you grow like a lot. You get to
Probably.
be tall. It does.
That's probably a lie.
Isn't? I don't think it
Maybe
is. There's lots of good stuff in it, like vitamins and fibers. I think.
calcium and
Well, if you're lactose intolerant, I don't care. Still drink milk. I am lactose intolerant, and I drink milk and coffee. I am.
I dude, if I was lactose intolerant, I would simply tolerate it.
No, that's me right now. I'm lactose intolerant, and I've known this for a while, and I've been thinking about like, yeah, I am, but I'm gonna become tolerant because I don't care. Like, I cannot live without it. Because the way that lactose intolerant, I mean, for me, my lactose intolerant is that. Oh, yeah, we strayed away from topic. We've finished the topic. We're on a new topic now. Okay, I should. We're gonna cut that part out. We're just gonna move over randomly. Why did I? Okay. Um,
You didn't
yeah.
have to say that. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have not said that. What's it called? Lactose intolerant. I'm lactose intolerant. Well, the way that because I know it's different for each person. Like some people they have it bad and actually hurts. Not it won't actually kill them, but like it's painful for them to um ingest like dairy products.
Yeah, it is painful.
Yeah, though for some people it's not painful. It's just more of a like it's just a bit annoying. Like for me, it's just a bit annoying. It's just like when I have dairy products, I either like get constipated or get diarrhea, and that's it. Or I just get like a stomach ache. Not even no, not stomach ache. More like my stomach just starts grumbling randomly, like a lot. But like I can survive with all that. I don't really care as long as I'm able to eat dairy. I don't really care. So I don't have it bad as for other people. But yeah, you will never see me not eating dairy. Yeah, vegans, any like vegans who like are all about world peace, keeping animals safe. Yeah, nah. I say no to that. I'm gonna eat dairy. I'm gonna eat my meats. I cannot live without meat. What?
What's your favorite kind of meat?
Oh, my favorite kind of meat is uh, uh, beef, and I mean, it's like beef curry. That's what I like. I mean, it's not. It's like the meat in that tastes
Not a
really good.
meat, but it's like a yeah, it's like a seasoned meat.
Yeah.
I get you. I see what you mean.
What about you?
I'm a big fan of how do I say this? Big fan of like salami. You know what I mean? Like a good salami,
I don't
salami
think.
sandwich. What do you not think?
I don't think I've ever had salami before.
What are you talking about? You've most certainly had salami.
I've had pepperoni, if that's the same as salami.
Well, it's not necessarily the same.
What has salami in it? Dishes wise, or like school lunch wise, or something.
Sandwiches mostly.
I don't eat school sandwiches.
What do you eat? Okay, I don't know how we got to this topic. Let's keep it here, right? What was your lunch back in high school?
Well, for a while, like in the beginning, I used to have like lunches different every day, but then it got complicated. So, like for 2 years, or something, all I had was either no lunch or just cheese, just the grilled cheese. But I wouldn't really call it grilled cheese. But yeah, that's it. That's my lunch every day. It would be the same thing.
Hmm. Grilled cheeses. Yeah, they do go tough. What
They
about
do.
what about snacks? What was your best snack?
I wouldn't take snacks.
You want to take snacks? Or just
Not
one
not
grilled cheese?
after year 10. I mean year 9. After COVID, I just stopped like actually like bringing snacks. I would just bring a cheese sandwich. Though before COVID, the type of snacks I would bring was just like small chip packets or like a chocolate or something. Or what would go hard was a banana for a snack. What about you? What would you bring for like lunch and recess?
Oh, dude, snacks.
Yeah,
I think back in the earlier years of high school, around year 7, year 8, I used to love bringing in the little juice boxes.
yeah,
Juice boxes would go tough, right? That would go side by side with like a mandarin or an orange, right? And then like that's the perfect combo in my opinion, like a juice box, especially like the apple or the raspberry juice boxes with an orange. That was snack, but then for lunch, lunch would be a different sandwich every day. Right? It would be either a chicken burger, which was like defrosted chicken burgers, put some mayonnaise, cheese, tomato, putting that between two slices of bread, and just take that with me. That would fill me up for the whole day, not just lunch. And also, one more thing that I used to do with lunch, right? I used to eat my lunch for recess and my recess for lunch. You know why I did that?
why?
Because I was such a huge fan of my mum's sandwiches that I just wanted to eat that first. I wanted to spend my lunch eating something small so I have more time to do the bigger things. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Run around, be antisocial, and do things. I don't want to spend the majority of my time eating a sandwich. I'd spend my recess eating said sandwich. I don't know why I was so slow at eating the sandwich, but it was pretty big sandwich. Sometimes I'd get two sandwiches. I don't know, man.
Juice boxes go hard with anything. Those were another thing that I used to bring, but I'd keep those for lunch. But man, those go hard at school. Cause I don't drink water outside of home. I have this issue, right? I can only drink water at home or like at a home, like anyone's house, just at a house. Um,
Oh,
uh, a thing because I know that people drink from it. It's like they live there, so they drink water from it. They drink from every day, so I trust them. Like, yeah, okay. Well, outside, I don't like trust it too much. Like, I don't trust the school taps, public taps. I don't trust anything outside, which is why I would never go to the bathroom at school. Only in like if I had to, then I was like, okay, I guess I have to make exception for myself. But
Oh
water,
yeah, no, I would never do number two at school. Like
I would never do a number
did that
one.
I did that so rarely. It was insane.
Yeah, I wouldn't just ever go because it was crazy in there. Just I don't trust it, and I don't like public anything. Like, yeah, and what was it again?
Juice boxes.
No, not oh yeah, water. So yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I wouldn't bring any of that, but there was an easy solution to the entire thing. I could just bring my own a water bottle from home. But I also had an issue of water bottles because I have this whole thing which I'm trying to fix it, but I don't know why. It's just an issue that I have. It's not. I wouldn't say it's an illness or anything or like a mental issue. It's just own like little phobia. Not I don't know. I wouldn't call it phobia, but it's a little issue that I have where I can't drink from bottles because I can't see what's inside of it because most of my bottles aren't see through. It's not like clear glass or anything. Like I can't see if there's anything inside of it, and I'm just drinking it. Because I one time I drank something with a big fly inside,
oh
and then I
god.
coughed it up. And since then, I just can't. I'm very careful with the water I drink, like from bottles. But now I'm getting a bit better. I try to force myself into like actual having a bottle
I
because
mean,
I've
if
got
you did, no offense, but if you did your dishes more often, you'd probably figure out if there was a fly in there.
yeah. But we always chuck things into the washing machine. Well, yeah. Well, I've made I actually started this new thing, which I feel like made life easier like made stuff easier. Um, After I'm finished with eating, I just wash my own dish.
Hell yeah, dude.
Um,
Responsibility.
yeah.
Speaking of responsibility, adult life, man.
We're not adults. Well,
We
if
are
we
not
are, we're not
adults.
mentally
We're
adults.
far from it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're far from it. I have adult money now. Now
Yeah.
that I have the part timer, but I'm not using it well.
Oh no, don't
It's
get started.
disappearing very quickly.
This guy is about
Yeah.
to give me a heart attack.
Look, being financially irresponsible is a personality trait, if anything. Speaking of being financially irresponsible, your order is on the way.
Oh, it is?
Yes, sir.
This guy just ordered the exact same mic I have.
Yep.
Cause
I don't know. I like the tabletop variant of it. You've got it on a boom arm. I'm
yeah.
more of a tabletop guy. It just fits my whole aesthetic.
For me, the reason why I like the boom arm is because I move a lot, and I'd like to have the mic at my mouth, like not at my mouth, but like near my mouth, which is why
Oh,
everyone hears me like really loudly. But just I like it. It gives me a sense of security or
I'm gonna have.
something.
I mean, to be fair, I'm gonna be sitting in the same position when it comes to gaming, right?
Yeah,
I doubt I'm gonna have a second monitor ever because my table just simply isn't built for a second monitor, right?
yeah,
But to fit the simple aesthetic of my build of my current PC setup, I think a little microphone sitting in front of me would be perfect. A little tiny microphone would be perfect because currently I'm running the Razer Blackshark V2X headset microphone.
I hate that thing, and I bullied him into
And
getting my mic.
you hate it, but it's a good microphone. There
And
is
no, it
literally
isn't.
It's a good microphone.
Okay, you guys
It-
hear like what he's talking. He's using his mic right now, right? It's not bad, right? But when we're playing games, like Lethal Company, for example, bro, I can hear myself echo, and I shouldn't care. But just I bullied him into getting that mic because I'm like, yeah, we play games a lot together. I don't want to deal with that every time hearing myself, and I hate hearing my voice.
Oh, the new microphone should fix that, right?
It will fix that. Though,
Yeah.
your headset itself has audio bleed. So
The
that
only
still
reason
would
you
be an
heard it
issue.
bleed was because my headset was off, buddy. My headset was off my head. That's the only reason it was bleeding.
But I mean, it'd probably not have an
It's a
issue. We'll see.
it's a hard shell headset. It's not a thing, a soft shell headset where the audio will literally come through it. The audio will not go through it at all, ever.
All I'll say is that my headset is supreme, especially for podcasts and gaming, but it's a
Yeah,
bit
I
uncomfortable.
don't have. Listen, I don't have $250
Yeah, no,
something
I'm not
dollars.
telling you to get it. You already have a headset. You don't need another headset. You just
Yeah,
needed a better mic.
I do. Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little shameless, not a shameless plug. I'm not plugging my own thing. I'm plugging Audio Technica M50s. I was recommended to them by a friend of mine, a good mate of ours actually. And man, it's been the greatest investment of my life. The best headset I've ever had. And bro, it's like
Yeah.
they also have the same headset. Yeah. He
A
also
lot of people have those headsets. I'm sure some of the people listening might even have that headset.
yeah.
It's a very, very popular headset when it comes to good audio.
Yeah, like the only issue I have with it, a downside is that it's a bit uncomfortable, and if you do change the ear pads, um, if the
You
audio quality drops a bit. So
yeah,
yeah,
change the audio a little bit.
yeah, which is why I mean I did have a different ear pad thing which were comfortable, but I changed back because I'm like, you know what? I bought these headphones with audio quality. I can get past the uncomfortableness, and I can get past that now as well. I've worn it for a few hours now. It's not bad. You get used to it. So yeah, I'd recommend you guys to get that. Please sponsor.
Please.
Please sponsor.
Please sponsor. We know
Please.
nothing about headphones or audio.
No, I
or
do know
anything.
about headphones. I know about how good Audio Technica is. It's a company. It's the greatest company. Please sponsor us, please.
Please, I love
Please.
you, please.
Please. I love your company. I've done so much
The
research.
minimum sponsor price is $10 billion.
You'd better cough up that money.
Cough up minimum $10 billion. That's with a B. With a B, the second letter of the alphabet. B.
B, capital B, not even lowercase.
The emoji itself, my guy.
Yeah. With red. The
Oh,
red emoji.
with the red emoji. It has to come into my bank with the B.
In both of our banks.
In both of our banks. That's
Separately, we're
tw-
getting 10 billion,
that's-
not splitting
Yeah, it's 20 billion with a B.
with a big B.
Speaking of B's, Lethal Company. What a
That's
game. That is the best transition ever.
yeah, that is the best transition. Best.
B. Lethal Company, man. You play it modded, it's a completely different game. I mean, it's very similar to the base game. However, it's great. It's just really high quality. It's the best.
I've been streaming it. You guys will see a video coming up. Don't worry. I'm getting better at editing. On my channel, not a shameless plug. What's it called, bro? I wanna give you a little view of what happened yesterday when we were playing Lethal Company, right? Like my little I'm not good at horror games, okay? So I hate being alone in Lethal, in horror games, and Lethal Company. I have been alone multiple times, especially how dark the hallways become without a torch, and I just feel like it's going to swallow me up of how dark it is. You've probably experienced this as well, right?
Oh yeah, it gets stupid dark.
Yeah. And bro, I think you were alive at this point. You and I think was it Dib who was alive or someone else? No wait,
What?
yeah, Mutmin was with me. Mutmin is the guy who recommended me the headset, and he was with me, right? Me and him were finding the way. I think it was you and Dib watching us watching me on the camera. And I was I locked myself in next to I was running around trying to find the exit. I couldn't find the exit, right? And then I ran back holding Mu'min's body, running back. I hold his body. I hear a voice. I forgot who was. I think it was Ubeda. Mr. Flooplam's a voice. It was a skinwalker because one of the mods was skinwalkers. They record your voice, and he was talking. I locked myself in with Skippity Toilet, and he was blocking the exit.
Oh my god, the skibbity toilet. The meme is stupid, but the mod is so it's so oh my god.
It's
It's
funny.
worse than the meme itself. Cuz what he does, right, is kind of like the Jack in the Box. He winds himself up with the skibbity toilet theme song, and he just chases you. No matter what you do, you can't escape the skibbity toilet. It sucks. At one point, at one point, I was being chased, and Sleepy was actually spectating me. I wish I clipped it, but the moment I died, this kid screamed because apparently my death jump scared him. Oh,
Was it me?
yeah, it
I
was
haven't
you.
seen
I'm like, I
I haven't seen Skibbity's jump scare thing yet.
no, he doesn't jump scare. He just kills you. You just die. But
Oh.
once once you spectated me, right? Once you spectated me, once I died, and once it came out around, well, once it came around the corner and killed me, you told me it jump scared you, and you legitimately got scared.
Mm.
These aren't false allegations. These are things that
No, I
actually
probably
happened.
did scream. Like I do, like that happens when I play horror. But I'm just like, I don't think I saw Skibidi. It was probably something else.
Yeah, well, it was skippity toilet. It was a toilet. You saw the toilet, man. Dude, I was walking around, and in the darkness, you just see a toilet go around the corner. Dude,
That's the
Lethal
funniest thing.
Company mods are too good, man.
Yeah, and oh yeah. So basically, what happened there was I thought I was alone. I thought you and Dib died. So I thought I was alone and I had to escape to save the game. Then Skibidi Toilet's like doing its theme song. So I thought it was winding up for something. So you know what? I'm like, you know what? Stuff this. I can't. So I just jumped off and killed myself. Or like this is too much for me to handle. And I just jumped off and killed myself. Then I spectate you and Dib just watching me scream, and you guys just laughing at me like the thing from the cameras. And I'm just like watching you guys like, oh my god.
That's the good part about walkie talkies is that if you're not sure if we're dead, you just check if we are.
Like you guys don't want walkie talkies. You guys like it's more fun without walkie talkies.
Yeah, because you get to run into each other and talk to each other.
I mean, yeah, I
But
kind
that's
of like it.
but that's for like the beginning of the game. Once you get end game, once you get higher quotas and get to go to like Rend and Titan moons, dude, that's when the game gets serious. That's when one guy has to stay back on the ship, and a few people have to go into the moon itself, into the building itself. Because if you're going in like blind and you have to talk to each other within the building, that's when multiple people can die just at once. And it gets really tough. Ugh.
Oh,
It
you
gets
did the
really
thing
tough. I did the thing again. Anyway,
again. Yeah.
um, yeah, no, it gets just really tough. But yeah, no, staying back. If you have a lot of loot and you can spare like one, day out of the 3 days, leaving if everyone dies is a really good decision because you won't restart. You won't lose the moon.
There's this game, Valheim,
Oh
that
yeah.
I want to play with everyone. I bullied one of the guys into getting it. I forced this guy into getting it. Two of the other guys already have it. I already have it. So yeah, I'm gonna play that soon. Shameless plug. I'm gonna do. You guys can find me on at twitch.tv at sleepy __ one and on YouTube at sleepy one. The word one. And yeah, so you're probably gonna see that there. And I reckon it's actually time to end the podcast.
And just before we end, I wanted to plug myself as
Yeah, I was
well.
about to ask you to plug yourself.
I don't do gaming online. However, I do a little bit of I'm a little bit of a creative. I do some photography whenever I can. You can find me over on Instagram, shot dot m dot IMD or Shop IMD.
There, I will
Shop,
link you in the description.
link me over in the description. Car photography. Sometimes I get creative with Photoshop. It's pretty fun.
This guy does make some good like edits for like cars, not like TikTok edits, like actual like car Photoshop edits and pictures.
Yeah,
He's gone
it is
good.
pretty. It is pretty fun. I try to I try to get better every time I post.
He's improved.
Yeah, man, it's quite the journey, this one.
Yeah.
But besides that, I'm just a casual guy. I don't really record myself doing anything, but yeah, photography's quite fun. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's me. That's us. That
That's
is us. That is we.
That is I. That is you. Alrighty
Yes.
then. I hope everyone enjoyed this podcast. Take care.
Have a good one, lads.